Hi everyone, my name is Shauna, in case you don't know, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about my wild experience at SakuraCon, and then I will be doing a Demon Slayer unboxing. And the Demon Slayer unboxing, or like, is it an unboxing? I'm opening a mystery bag. I'm just going to call it an unboxing. So those clips will be of me in a cosplay, and they were taken during SakuraCon. But my SakuraCon experience was like not normal, but it had nothing to do with the actual like way the convention was run or anything. So I want to talk a little bit about it and why it went so wild. I'm going to talk really vaguely about this like first thing about why it went wild, because I don't want to start internet drama, but also the situation has been severely affecting my mental health, so I feel like it's valid to like vaguely say like my mental health has been affected by a situation. I'm not going to go into detail about the situation, but what I will say is that my mental health was suffering. At SakuraCon, I met Erica Lindbeck, who played Daki from Demon Slayer, and as I was meeting her, I had a breakdown and started crying because of the situation, and she helped me figure out next steps to do to just like take care of myself, and she helped me get to the staff, and the staff was like so incredibly supportive, helping me out with it. They like took me to a back room, they gave me water, they were making sure that I was okay, they're making sure that like I had the space to like contact the appropriate people that I need to contact to inform of the situation. It was a lot emotionally for me, but I'm also proud that like I finally stood up for myself, because with this situation and with lots of other similar situations, I have a tendency to like not want to start any sort of conflict, and so I have a tendency to let people like walk all over me a little bit. And it was a hard day, but I was proud of myself because I was finally standing up to someone, and I need to do that more instead of compromising my boundaries and my comfort level to please other people. That makes it sound like I'm a victim of like something really bad. Like, it wasn't good, the situation, but like it's not like I need to call 911 bad or anything. Like, trust me, I've gone to the right sources. I've been coping with this in my own way, and if at any point I decide to press it any further, I will. But for right now, I feel fairly safe with the situation. That's what I will say. But yeah, I'm so thankful for Erica Lindbeck and all of the staff at SakuraCon, because they were all so supportive of me and they helped me out so much. And like, I would have still been in a situation with a person that wasn't comfortable for me if the SakuraCon staff hadn't like helped me and give me the courage to like stand up. And yeah, and like part of me was like worrying like that I was being too over dramatic about this situation, and the SakuraCon staff was like, yeah, no, what you're describing to us is not okay and you shouldn't have to go through that. And I was like, why did it take like staff at a Comic-Con to say that to me for it to finally sink in, you know? Anyways, it's also hard because the situation, like I blame myself so much for it, and I'm like, I need to stop blaming myself for every little thing. Jeez. Okay, so because of the situation, I only ended up spending about 2 hours at SakuraCon the first day. And it was a really big deal for me to actually go to SakuraCon, even though I wasn't there for very long on the Friday, because I took light rail to get to the convention center, which I don't know if there's other places that also call it light rail. It's basically the equivalent of like the subway, or I'm from the Portland area, so we have the Max here. So it's basically like the train type of transportation around the city. So I use that to get to the convention center. And then my aunt picked me up, and I'm just like proud of myself for being independent. And it's definitely like out of my comfort zone to be in a city that like I'm not the most familiar with, and to be like taking public transportation by myself. I was proud of myself for that. But in the 2 hours that I was there, I basically literally just like deal with the situation, got Erica Lindbeck's signature, and then I went to Christina V's panel, but I was like 10 minutes late to her panel. And I'm so mad that I didn't get to meet Christina V, and you will find out why in one sec. On Saturday of SakuraCon, oh my gosh, okay, trigger warning for puke and sickness. If that's an issue for you, just skip ahead, slide that bar forward until you see me in a cosplay, and then I won't talk about any of this stuff that is maybe triggering for some people. So the Saturday of SakuraCon at 8 a.m., I woke up experiencing nausea. In case you don't know, I have chronic nausea, so like, I was like, this is normal. I'll be fine. It normally doesn't wake me up from sleep. Normally I can sleep through my nausea. But I was like, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. And my therapist always tell me this thing. I don't talk about like therapy too often on here, but my therapist, like every single one that I've ever seen in the past few years, tell me that I have to speak back to my nausea and say, no nausea, you will not win, you will not make me puke. And they just like try and tell me to like talk back to the nausea, like reaffirm to myself I'm not gonna puke. Well, I did that for 45 minutes and all of a sudden I'm like, I think I'm gonna actually puke. So I tried to sit up to flee the guest room that I'm staying in so that I can go to the bathroom and puke in the toilet. I sat up about like halfway, like I wasn't even fully like sitting up, and it came out. And I managed to like tilt my head off the bed at least, but that was disgusting. And then after that bit of puke, no more. And we concluded it was because I was drinking sugar-free drinks with tons of stevia in it while I was in Seattle. So I was like, I am not contagious. And I told myself I'll drink 2 protein drinks at a minimum, then allow myself to go to Comic-Con and treat myself to something at SakuraCon. So I'm feeling a little better, but I'm still feeling extremely nauseous. And I'm like, I am not contagious because I have been drinking sugar-free soda. Like I had 8.5 cans over the span of like 3 days of sugar-free soda with high levels of stevia in it. And online it says that stevia can make you puke if you have too much of it. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm just so silly. Like I shouldn't have had so much sugar-free soda. I go to SakuraCon and I get in there and there's like 30 minutes before the freaking show floor is about to close. So I didn't get a chance to go to Artist Alley. My plan was to do Artist Alley on Sunday, but that didn't happen, which you'll see why in just one sec. I go in there and Griffin Burns is signing and I wanted to meet Griffin Burns, so I got his autograph and I got a selfie with him. Griffin Burns is in Demon Slayer, Agretsuko, and he's in Cells at Work, and he's in Kakaguri, so I got him to sign a print of Ryota from Kakaguri. He's in like so many things that I love. So I was like, this is super cool to be able to meet him. And then I'm like racing around the show floor trying to see as much stuff as possible. I'm like buying stuff. I'm like, okay, I told myself I was gonna buy like stuff for this person and this person while I'm here. So I'm like, okay, perfect. I'll get that for this person. I'll get this for my little 3-year-old cousin. I'm like running around like, I mean, it's fun, but I'm also like very much like, I can't enjoy this to the full extent that I would have liked to because I only have 30 minutes. So the show floor finally closes and I'm like, I don't have enough energy to stay for any panels or like the rave or anything. And I was also nauseous and I was like, I really don't want to puke if everyone's gonna be like dancing. I don't want to be like puking in the middle of everyone dancing at the rave. I was also like, I don't want to be puking in a quiet panel, like, because panels, ideally it should just be the people up front talking and everyone else quiet. So I'm like, I don't want to puke in either of those situations. And so I hopped on the light rail to head back. I get back to my aunt's house and everything is going fine. Well, as fine as can be. I'm having a hard time drinking my protein drinks because I honestly like can't eat solid food right now. Talked about this before, I can't eat solid foods. So I'm like drinking my protein drinks really slowly, just trying to sip on it, and I'm like trying to motivate myself. I'm like, you can do it. My aunt also gave me some water with like dandelion and ginger oil in it, which can sometimes help with nausea. I'm like, you can do this, you will be fine. I was telling myself in my brain, I'm so proud of you. You barely cried when you puked in the morning, and puking is your least favorite activity in the entire universe. And then my little cousin gets put to bed and my nausea starts getting worse and I'm going, crap. My aunt's like, go to the bathroom. So I tried to stand up to go to the bathroom. I don't make it. And mind you, during this whole time, I was also talking to my nausea again, being like, you are not gonna make me puke. So I'm finally freaking doing what my therapist has been telling me to do. And oh my gosh. I puked up every single little bit of freaking liquid that was in my system. Luckily, my cousin slept through it all because I didn't want to have to explain like what was going on to my little cousin. I'm sure she'd like understand somewhat, but anyways, oh my gosh, it was so much puke. It was so much puke. It came out of my nose. My throat burned, and I hate puking, so it's like the worst case scenario. And as I'm laying there with a raw throat, I had to just accept the fact that SakuraCon was not going to be happening for me on Sunday, which was when I was hoping to meet Christina V, who is the person that I most wanted to meet at SakuraCon, because Miraculous Ladybug helped me through like a really hard time because I started watching it when I was in the hospital in 2020, and like it just provided me with so much comfort. And right when I got out of the hospital, I was binge watching it too to like give myself a form of like comfort. And like it's so ridiculous, I guess, but like sometimes when I'm having a hard time, I latch onto certain pieces of media, and the reason why I latch onto them is because I'm seeing characters who are either pushing through really hard times, and I'm relating to them even if our situations aren't exactly similar. Like, there's some other media where characters just went through a lot and they're around the same age range as me, or like something about them like resonates with me, and like it like encouraged me to like keep fighting different battles that I was facing with my health. But with Miraculous, in part it was that Ladybug kept like fighting through all of her battles even when the odds weren't against her, and in part it was also because she always made just everything all better at the end of the day. She just like flings her yo-yo up and everything's all better. And I know that's so silly and just childish, but like it just provided me so much comfort. And I was like, if a literal, like, what is she, 14 in the show? I'm like, if a literal 14-year-old can save Paris against all odds when the odds are against her all the time from all these villains, like, I can get through my health battles. So Miraculous, as you can see, has had a big impact on me, and I really wanted to like tell Christina B this, and then Pukeroni happened, so I didn't even get to freaking meet her, and I'm so pissed off. Anyways, that was my wild SakuraCon. I only was at SakuraCon for 2.5 hours for the 3-day weekend. Oh my gosh. I want to go next year, and I'm hoping that I'll be okay. So the clips that you'll be seeing in just 1 minute are me opening a Demon Slayer mystery bag. The clips are not the greatest. I want to fully prepare all of you for that, because like I literally had been puking in the morning, and then I went to SakuraCon, then I came back, and I was like, I have free time, I'm gonna open this mystery bag and have fun with it. So I was having fun with it, but also like, I look like trash, the quality is trash, but I couldn't be bothered because my gut was like, you are going to be puking again soon. So yeah, it was fun to open the mystery bag and to film it, but it is short and it's not the greatest because I was sick. So yeah, my SakuraCon first experience was not the greatest, but I'm hoping that next year is better. So enjoy the clips of me opening the mystery bag, and hopefully the next Comic-Con experience will not involve me puking a ton. But I did buy something that I wanted to open. I just thought for fun I'd buy it. This is a Demon Slayer mystery bag, and it was $50. Mystery bags are really hit or miss at conventions, so let's see what I got. I'm gonna pull some stuff out, and the stuff that you see me pulling out is my junk that I just threw in the bag so I won't have to get another bag to carry my stuff. Okay. A canal pillow. Oh, that's so cute. But how am I gonna bring this back on the train? I'll figure it out, but that's so cute. A Shinobu plush keychain. Another Shinobu keychain. Apparently this is a like Shinobu themed mystery bag. Okay, one more Shinobu thing. A pin. And now some stuff that is not Shinobu related. I take that back. There is a Shinobu sticker in this sticker pack. And then a mask. That is a very nice mask. And the final item, which I think I'm gonna give it to one of my friends. Oh gosh, I'm not used to wearing something this revealing, so sorry if I'm like tugging on this nonstop. I have a friend who likes Demon Slayer, and she wears earrings, and I don't wear earrings because I'm allergic to them, so probably gonna give that to her. I know this was really quick, but I thought it'd just be fun to like open that, even though I feel like crap and I feel like I might hurl again. So that was all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to me if you haven't already. If you want to see my pictures and videos from SakuraCon, head on over to my Instagram and my TikTok. I will see all of you in my next video. Until next time, goodbye.